Yes, the world needs Bitcoin and you're still early. Maybe you invested already in Bitcoin, or maybe you're asking yourself the question, is it the right time to buy Bitcoin exactly now? And we're going to answer that question in today's video, and we're also going to look at all the facts that might tell us that we're going to see a major accumulation phase and a major pump towards the upside, the biggest in the Bitcoin history. So guys, if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you're always up to date. And welcome back to B for Crypto, and I hope you all are doing great. And we're going to directly start with today's content. And yes, first of all, we're going to look at the Bitcoin cycles, because yes, we had 3 Bitcoin cycles from the year 2013 all the way to the year 2017. So these cycles are exactly 4 years, and they consist out of a bear market, accumulation and pre-bull market. And then we're getting the Bitcoin halving, and then we're seeing this major parabolic run towards the upside. So yes, we know that Bitcoin has 4-year cycles, and at the moment, if we go over to the charts on the monthly chart, this means that each candlestick represents 1 month. So yes, we can see from the beginning of Bitcoin, now we saw the first Bitcoin halving, and the first Bitcoin halving, this means the reward for all the miners that are keeping the network stable is getting reduced by half, by 50%. And this also means that all the Bitcoin that get onto the market is also being decreased. And yes, we can see we had the halving in the year 2012, we had the halving in the year 2016 and in the year 2020. So yes, the next Bitcoin halving is going to be end of March or April 2024. So we could expect this major parabolic run. But guys, if we look at the charts, then we can see clearly, yes, we had this bull run, this pre-halving run towards the halving, and then this parabolic run towards the upside. We formed the high, and then we had the bear market, formed the bear market bottom, and then we started with this accumulation phase and this pre-bull run, which I also showed you on the charts. And then we had this bullish move towards the halving, the Bitcoin halving, and the major parabolic run towards the upside, forming the high in the year 2017, where Bitcoin reached $20,000. Then we saw the next bear market bottom, we had this pre-halving run, but yes, we had the COVID dump exactly here. So this was a black swan event just before the Bitcoin halving, but then we also saw this bullish move towards the halving, and afterwards we saw this parabolic run all the way up to the levels of $69,000, our previous all-time high. And yes guys, we can see that we had the bear market, we perfectly found a bear market bottom, and now the question is, what is going to happen? Are we going to see another accumulation and a small dump towards the downside? Or are we going to see that Bitcoin is going to get this mass adoption and we're going to get this high followed by a parabolic run after the halving? But guys, we're going to look at all the factors and all the information why we could see a massive explosion towards the upside and maybe even the biggest run for Bitcoin. So yes, this is the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin, and at the moment we're in the accumulation and pre-bull market phase. And we could expect the next Bitcoin halving, which is going to be in March, and this will give us a signal that yes, we are in the next bull run. But why could this time be different and we could see a massive pump towards the upside? Because if we look at this graph, the diffusion of innovation, when something new is innovated and new technology is brought into the market, we normally see an innovator's phase where 2.5% of the global population are invested or hold this technology. But guys, we're still early. So Bitcoin is somewhere in between the range of innovators and early adopters. And yes guys, some of you thought that you missed Bitcoin. No guys, we're at the beginning, because if we look at this graph, then we can see once technology or innovation reaches a tipping point, normally around 13.5%, we can see that it has a major adoption curve where just everybody is FOMOing in. And this is the phase which is the early majority phase, and this will give us a major push towards the upside. But guys, let's find out how much percent of the global population are invested in Bitcoin. So as of 2023, we estimate a global crypto ownership at an average of 4.2%, with over 420 million in crypto worldwide. So yes guys, we're still in this innovators or even early adopters phase. So we could expect a massive pump towards the upside if we're going to see the mass adoption for Bitcoin. But what is going to drive the mass adoption for Bitcoin? And yes, major institutions entering the markets and all these investors that want to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF. This means that it's an ETF, an electronic traded fund, which is actually backed by real Bitcoin. So yes, this will drive the price of Bitcoin because all these institutions need to hold Bitcoin on the balance sheet to offer it to their investors. So yes guys, we're going to look at all of these major institutions and all these major institutions applying for spot Bitcoin ETF, but we're getting some news breaking. SEC delays all ETF approvals to early 2024. Is it a coincidence that they're placing it exactly just before the halvening? So yes, we can already see this bullish case for Bitcoin, the Bitcoin halvening, where the rewards from the miners are going to be cut in half. This already drives the price of Bitcoin because yes, 50% less of all the Bitcoin supply is getting into the market. We're going to see the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF just before the Bitcoin halvening. This could mean that Bitcoin is going to break its all-time high before the halvening and that we could expect a major run towards the upside. And yes, how would it look like if a spot Bitcoin ETF actually get approved? Because as for gold, in the year 2004, we saw this massive parabolic run towards the upside. And this is only one factor, because yes, Elon Musk said X would become half of the global financial system. X and Elon Musk might bring the first crypto-based payment system with his app. So yes, obviously this could be another major catalyst for the whole crypto market and we could see a major run towards the upside. So yes, this could be one of the factors, Elon Musk, but guys, you should also consider all the economic stress that we're facing in the world, the high inflation, and Bitcoin is a brilliant hedge against inflation because yes guys, you can see that Bitcoin is decentralized, deflationary, and unconfiscatable. Because guys, all around the world we are seeing inflation really high. Because look at this chart. This is Bitcoin priced against the Argentinian pesos and it reached a new all-time high. So this is going to happen with all the fiat currencies out there and Bitcoin is going to be the arc that is going to save you. And yes, at the moment we are going sideways and maybe we are even going to see another dip. But guys, forget about the price, dollar cost average into Bitcoin because you won't catch the bottom if we're going to see a major move towards the upside and that Bitcoin is just going to go parabolic through all this adoption in the spot Bitcoin ETF approval or even Elon Musk integrating it in X. So we could see a massive pump before the halvening and then we're going to get approval from the spot ETF and also the bullish case for Bitcoin because yes, Bitcoin moves in cycles. We're in this pre-halvening run, so dollar cost average into Bitcoin because you're still early. And yes guys, this is going to be a major opportunity and if you want to buy crypto on the spot market or trade it on a leverage, go down in the video description below or go over to linktree/B4Crypto where you will find all the links to my partners like for BitGet, Fairdesk and also OKX. On OKX you receive a 100,000 US dollar deposit bonus and also a free mystery box up to 10,000 US dollars in prizes. So yes, make use of this free money and guys, the most important message is buy Bitcoin and dollar cost average, just hodl. And if you want to find out even more, make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe and activate the bell so that you always stay up to date and make sure to be for crypto.